Welcome back, wrestling fans. Bobby Quance making his way to the ring right now. This matchup, newly changed, is for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship. Excuse me there, I had a mouthful of candy canes. It is Christmas time, it is Christmas chaos, and it's been quite a chaotic day. Bobby Quance just made his way to the ring, and coming to the ring right now, the Southern California sensation, 2001 SoCal Wrestler of the Year, Revolution Pro J-Cup first ever champion, former APW Worldwide Internet Champion, Super Dragon. He calls the entire Orange County his home. He represents all of Southern California, the LA area, and all the surrounding cities. This is going to be quite a matchup. I mean, the feud runs high between these three men. What you saw at the past Gym Wars, the most recent shows, was only the beginning, because this match is going to be what defines these three men and defines who is the best. And not only is it for pride, it's also for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship. See Super Dragon bouncing around. He's excited for this match. Everybody's just as nervous as each other. They're all excited for this opportunity to beat the other wrestlers. This match can easily prove who is the best wrestler of all three of these men. And I gotta believe it's a very even matchup. These men have fought each other so many times, not only in APW, in Epic in Southern California as well. I mean, many places, many times throughout the times, and I believe these three men are in the best shape they've ever been in their lives, and there's no better time for this matchup. This matchup is all, this feud is all coming to a head here at Christmas Chaos. I mean, what other show would we possibly want to bring you this big of a matchup than arguably APW's biggest show of the year, Christmas Chaos? Second only to Halloween Hell, if that. Max Marquez informing them the rules. I'm going to remind you, since I have the opportunity, if you come out to a Gym Wars, make sure you look for the merchandise booth, pick up a tape. We got Super Dragon, Jardi, Frantz, Bobby Quance, as well as all the other APW Superstars merchandise for sale at the merchandise booth. So keep your eyes out for that if you come into the APW garage here in Hayward, California. This is where we are live for Christmas Chaos. Bobby Quance and Super Dragon are waiting for Jardi Frantz to get in the ring, but Max Marquez is warning them, no games, Jardi. He's got to get in the ring. Jardi Frantz is trying to get into these two others' heads. The rules call for one of these competitors to be out of the ring. A tag must be made for them to get into the ring. Excuse me for my disappearance here. I'm just being joined by former manager in APW, superstar all around the Bay Area, Shane Dynasty. Jamil Hemphill is out, as you know, earlier in the show. I let you guys know that, and welcome to the commentary booth up here in APW.
Wonderful to be here. It's just like old days back here in the gym, watching some of these APW superstars go at it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has changed though since the last few shows. I mean, I think the last time I saw you was at in the Vallejo show. Up in Vallejo, of course, at the Pacific Coast Sports Center. a lot has changed now. We've been running a lot of shows here in the APW garage, and a lot of new superstars. Super Dragon has made this his stable up here in Northern California.
That was the old school for APW, and right now you're seeing a new breed of competitors. Jardi Frantz, I remember him back from the day. He was a great tag team competitor, and now he's really made a name for himself in the singles division.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, since those Vallejo days, since the old school days, as you say, Jardi Frantz has gotten in great shape. He's had some great matches with Super Dragon, Bobby Quance, as well as APW veterans. I mean, these guys were the rookies back then, but now APW is their home, and this is where they just show it all off.
This is an incredible contest right here, an Iron Man three-way match. Right there, you see SoCal Superstars, Super Dragon in the ring. He's got a grapevine on the leg there. Both these competitors are incredible high flyers. I'm waiting to see these guys take to the air.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. The stuff I've seen in Southern California, as well at the APW shows, just suicidal moves from all three competitors in the ring.
Well, you know, Super Dragon brings a strong lucha libre background, a strong Japanese style to the ring. Jardi Frantz complements that. They've had some great contests I've heard here in the past, and this promises to be another classic.
Yeah, this is going to be the one that tops it all off. You got all three superstars in the ring. You see Bobby Quance out there waiting for the tag. Jardi Frantz showing off his athletic ability. Super Dragon showing his wrestling ability there. He's got the side headlock applied. Jardi Frantz shooting him off into the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle there from Super Dragon. He just carries so much more weight than Jardi Frantz, as well as the speed coming off the ropes. Jardi Frantz taking a break on the outside.
Jardi's taking a powder. He's going to take his time because Jardi's a veteran in this match, and he knows he's got to take his time. He's going to take his time outside of the ring, and he's going to control the pace of this match. That's what he does. That's because he's been around for a long time.
He's been doing that since the beginning of this match. He's been playing games with the two, staying out of the ring. Bobby Quance just taking a breather, taking all of this in, seeing what he's going to have to do in this matchup to come out on top.
You got to keep in mind that Jardi Frantz is a technical wrestler. He knows when to go into the ring and he knows when to leave the ring. He's controlling the pace of the match. He's not letting Super Dragon control the pace, and that's a smart thing to do. That's a veteran maneuver right there. You know, Bobby Quance, he was just a rookie last time I was here in APW, and I've heard great things about this kid. I'm waiting to see him step in the ring with either one of these superstars.
Yeah, the last time we've seen Bobby Quance in the ring here at Gym Wars was with Super Dragon. I mean, they've had some great matches in the past. All these men have fought each other week after week here in the APW garage, and each time the matches just keep getting better.
Looks like Jardi Frantz and Super Dragon are circling each other. Super Dragon with a headlock.
He's wrenching it in tight there. Bobby Quance still yet to get tagged in. I'm not sure if he's waiting to get tagged, but these other superstars are going to tag him in when they're ready for a break.
Now, there's a little bit of a grudge between these two guys because from what I've been told, Jardi Frantz has done a little bit of a imposter gimmick kind of with Super Dragon. He wore the Super Dragon mask, and he tried to portray himself as Super Dragon too. That causes a little bit of problems between these two guys, and I'm sure they're going to settle it in the ring tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jardi Frantz thought it was even funny after he was found out to be the second Super Dragon. Super Dragon came out and chased him out of the building. He got his match with the Super Dragon, so we saw a battle of two Super Dragons. Mask versus mask. Jardi Frantz was revealed to be the other Super Dragon. I mean, that caused a lot of problems between these two men who when they team up, I mean, when they rarely team up, they're a great team. But and Super Dragon, you see, he's just tired of Jardi's games.
Well, you know, go ahead.
When they team up, if they rarely do, then, I mean, they're an amazing team. But Jardi Frantz just continues to have problems with all the wrestlers. You see him trying to make friends here with Bobby, and you see there the problems Jardi Frantz has had with these two wrestlers.
Well, you know, Jardi Frantz has got a great sense of humor. You know, he thought the whole Super Dragon 2 thing was hilarious, and he was in there trying to make friends with Bobby Quance, and he thought that was pretty funny. But you notice neither one of these guys, Quance or Super Dragon, they don't got much of a sense of humor. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen Super Dragon smile before.
I'm not too sure if you're able to see the man smile under that mask.
There's Bobby Quance in the ring now. He's going for the leg, takes him down. Nice takedown.
Look at the training that these men have received. I mean, this is the best training school in the entire country, if not the world. APW, you see the training here. You just see it at work when these two men get in the ring.
He's kind of humiliating him, smacking the back of the head there.
Bobby Quance, I believe he took his rubber band.
He's just messing around with Jardi there. You don't want to mess up Jardi's hair. You know, he takes a lot of pride in his appearance, and when you go and mess up Jardi's hair, you're just liable to get him a little angry. Ooh, stiff right to the stomach.
That was a heel right. Oh, another one. You see the teamwork from Bobby Quance and Super Dragon, those are the two that were fooled. Jardi Frantz pulled the wool over both of their eyes. Neither of them knew who was the fake Super Dragon. Jardi Frantz told Bobby Quance to his face that he wasn't the Super Dragon when he actually was.
Well, it was another one of Jardi's little jokes, you know. Jardi, he's a funny guy, and apparently these guys don't take his jokes, you know. They get a little offended by that. What do you expect? You know, you got to expect, though, these two guys, Bobby Quance and Super Dragon, they're going to team up against Jardi here. He's got the deck stacked against him in this match.
Well, I'm not too sure if these two wrestlers would find it that funny. I mean, they take a lot of pride in their work. Super Dragon, he takes a lot of pride in his name. He's done a lot of things for himself, and he just didn't like the fact that someone was dressing up as him, trying to take his pride in what he worked for.
Look at Jardi. He's taking it to both of these guys. I mean, they're both giving it to him, but he's taking it to both of them. Almost a 2 count there. Jardi's stretching. He's taking his time. See, he's getting limber. Jardi's got to get all limber for those high spots he's going to bring out later in the match.
Yeah, for sure. You have to watch out for his 450 splash. I mean, he's so quick, he can hit you with it any time if you wanted to. But then Bobby Quance, he's got his shooting star press, possibly his best shooting star press in all of wrestling.
Both these guys got a lot of mat wrestling skills. I think Bobby Quance is maybe a little more exceptional on the mat. He's riding Jardi Frantz right now, and he's staying right on top of him.
For sure. You also got to remember the man who had a lot of say in the training of Bobby Quance was Jardi Frantz, and you see him going to work now. You see him able to reverse a lot of Bobby's moves since he taught him a lot of the moves.
That's right. You know, Jardi Frantz may have taught Bobby Quance everything he knows, but he didn't teach him everything that Jardi Frantz knows.
For sure. Bobby Quance has picked up a lot of stuff on his own, though. He's been touring in Southern California, all across the Bay Area. He's even been in if you will, rival nemesis, big-time wrestling superstars over there, like Tony Kazina. He's been on his own for quite a while now. He's picked up a lot of his own moves.
That's true, but don't take anything away from Jardi Frantz. Keep in mind, the man's been to Japan. He's wrestled all over the world. He's a superstar, and he's proving it in the ring today.
You see there the quick tag to Super Dragon. Now he's going to force these two men who have made somewhat of an alliance against Jardi Frantz to fight each other.
I don't think these guys are going to hold back against each other. I think even though there's a bit of an alliance, like you said, I think the two of these guys are going to go after each other with everything they've got.
Oh, for sure. I mean, as much respect, you see the respect right there. They know that they're fighting for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship as well as fighting for pride.
And you know that's got to be eating Kryptonite alive right now.
Oh, for sure.
He's got to be in the locker room just fuming over this match.
Maybe he wishes he could have been in this matchup. Possibly without the broken arm, he could have possibly been in that other corner.
Well, you know, he's got J.R. Benson in his corner telling him give up the belt. He doesn't want to lose the tag team title shot. And I don't know what's going on with this Blackout Army, man. Things aren't working out for them right now.
No, definitely. They're definitely not. But I was saying earlier, before you came up here and joined me, I mean, even though they've had a lot of adversity recently, they are sticking together as a team, and you got to give them that.
So far. But things are they seem like they're falling apart for the Army. I mean, I don't want to personally say that's what's going down, but in my opinion, if I were J.R. Benson, I'd start to worry right now.
Well, they just picked up the tag belts, and I think that's something to look up. Something to look up, too, for all the men in the Blackout Army. But I haven't seen Melissa around. Maybe she's taking your advice.
Well, you know, the Blackout Army, they've got those ECCW tag team titles now. Those are going to be defended in Canada, from what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
That means that James Watkins and Larry Blackwell will be going all the way up to the Great White North to defend those titles.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, great exposure for both of those men and APW. You see the great arm drags there from Bobby Quance onto the Super Dragon. He's taking the control in this matchup.
Super Dragon looks like he may. I don't think he's going to give up right now, but that's got to be tearing that arm right out of the socket.
Oh, for sure. He has had shoulder surgery in the past and knee surgery. So those are 2 points of attack that those two are going to be looking at.
Well, when you got a high-risk style like Super Dragon, you're bound to get injuries. You're going to have your knees go out on you. You're going to have your shoulders go out on you. That's the price you pay for being such a high-risk wrestler.
For sure. He's got to take those risks, though. I mean, there's a lot of superstars out there that if he's not going to take that spot, someone else is going to take the opportunity for him. So he's got to take those risks and let himself be known.
You got that right.
You see him working the leg right there. He's got to watch out for the pinfall, Bobby Quance.
Right now, I think all these wrestlers are just trying to wear each other down. They're just trying to break each other down so that later on in the match they'll be able to pull that big move out of somewhere and score the big win.
Well, for sure. I mean, it is an Iron Man match. We have a 1-hour time limit. The most pinfalls win this matchup is what I'm reading right here. I mean, it's going to be a long match, and all these men are trying to conserve their energy. They got to wrestle smart. That's why you've seen Jardi Frantz on the outside taking a breather.
And nobody's got a pin so far. I mean, it's 0-0-0 all the way around so far.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see this matchup go to just 1-0 to 0, and just to see one of these competitors win. That's how good all these men are.
Imagine if this match went into overtime. Imagine nobody pulls off a pinfall in the 60-minute time limit. That would be incredible.
Well, I'm not sure if these men could even go to an overtime. I mean, an hour. You see you're already trying to catch some breath there. Maybe Jardi Frantz, if he can stay on the outside the whole time, if it went to overtime, I think it'd favor him.
Well, you don't underestimate these APW stars. These kids they're cardio machines. I mean, they go out there and they work. They go out there and they wrestle. And they do that for as long as they can until their bodies absolutely fall apart on them. That's what makes APW so special. These guys have drive. These guys are putting everything they've got into this match right here. And you can see it right there with that big submission hold that Bobby Quance has got Super Dragon in.
For sure. I mean, the cardio training is some of the most intense cardio training I've ever seen some wrestlers go through. And it's not just part of the boot camp. I mean, they do it on their own because they want to be the best and they know what it takes to be the best. And if they're going to be in Ironman matches in the future, I mean, they're going to need it.
Their Super Dragon made it to the ropes, and veteran referee Max Marquez breaks it up. Oh, stiff right to the face. Forearm blows back and forth.
That's an APW trademark. Oh. Stiff chops as well.
Oh, he's going to leave some fingerprints all over his chest right there.
Oh, that wasn't just loud. That was full of bass. That was straight to the heart, that kick.
That'll pop a vertebrae or two.
Super
Dragon wants Quance to tag off to Jardi.
Yeah.
No, Bobby doesn't want to. Bobby wants to keep going. See, that's what I was talking about. These kids have drive.
I think that Super Dragon was just given I think he was just asking Quance if he wanted to break. He thought he was so on top of him. He was giving Bobby Quance a break to get out of the ring if he wanted to.
Looking at him right now, I don't think Bobby Quance needed a break. There's a snapmare. Oh, another stiff kick to the back of the neck. Ow, blistering chops back and forth.
Super Dragon's got that chest protector on. Those chops don't damage him too much, nor that kick. I mean, whether it be legal or not, that chest protector is on. There's nothing to do about it. You see the show of respect right here from these two men.
It's unbelievable. These guys take a lot of pride in what they're doing in the ring right now. For Jardi Frantz, he's going down over by the fans over there. He doesn't want to tag in. He's still resting. He's taking his time. Oh, there he is. He's getting back in the ring now.
He wanted to stop and look at some merchandise, I think. He was looking at his own tape.
Notice Mac Marquez had that quick count going. He said, Jardi, get back in this ring or I'll eliminate you right now. And, that would be considered a loss. If Jardi got counted out, that would be considered a loss for him.
That'd be interesting. Would it be like a -1-0?
I don't know. I don't know if both Quance and Dragon would receive a win on that. I'm not sure how that works out. I'm sure the APW's officials have got all those details nailed down, though.
For sure. I would suspect it'd be a Super Dragon victory since he would be the legal man in the ring. See Jardi Frantz now attacking that leg of Super Dragon.
Working over the knee. That's a smart move by Jardi. He's working over that knee. He's breaking down that one bad wheel on Super Dragon. And Super Dragon's a high flyer. He needs those knees. If you take out those knees, there's not a whole lot he can do in there.
Well, he does have, he is a striker as well. You see those big forearms, the big chops. I think he can stand his own on the mat as well. He has some great reversals as well as the strength. He outweighs both of these men in this match. He has a lot of strength. If he locks in a submission, it's very hard to break it.
You got that right, but it's really difficult to strike when you're on your back. It's really difficult to do a lot when you can't get off of your base right there. He's back on his feet, but for how long?
Great point. We've seen a lot of high-risk maneuvers from the Super Dragon. Like he has a spinning cartwheel kick. He likes to springboard from. Oh,
nice twisting Hurricane Rana right there.
There's also another one of his signature moves is the Phoenix Press. Jardi Frantz just toying with it. Bobby Quance saw that coming. We've seen that too many times from Jardi Frantz.
Jardi Frantz was showboating, and Bobby Quance made him feel the pressure on that one. Oh, right over there. Right on the floor.
On the cement. Can you imagine the pain for both those men? You see Super Dragon holding that knee. I was going to say it soon. I've been suspecting. Jardi Frantz with one of his own taking out our cameraman.
All these guys are hurting.
I've been trying to say it for quite a while. Jardi Frantz has been doing that backflip, been taunting the opponents for quite a while now, and he had that coming. He had that drop kick in the face coming.
Well, when you do the same showboat maneuver over and over again, your opponents are going to catch on.
Super Dragon getting thrown into the ring now by Jardi.
Jardi's rested and in control of the match right now. Shoulder to the midsection. There's another one. Sunset flip.
Oh, wow.
Double stomp to the chest.
That's another Super
Oh,
Dragon.
my God. Double stomp to the chest out on the floor.
Just another one of Super Dragon's trademark maneuvers. It takes a lot of that hurt knee, I mean, but that's one of the most devastating maneuvers I've ever seen. Not as pretty as any of the others, but more deadly than any I've seen.
You got dead weight of a full-grown man coming down on your chest with both feet. That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, for sure. And Super Dragon, he's going up top.
This is where he excels.
Oh,
he missed the double stomp.
Jardi Frantz straight to the headlock. Super Dragon shoots him off. Momentum takes Super Dragon down, up and over.
Fast-paced action right here in the ring.
Oh, what a reversal by the Super Dragon.
That's an STF right there.
Able to reverse the head scissors. Looks like Jardi Frantz was going for. Straight into the submission.
Jardi's trying to make it to the ropes, though. Look at Jardi slowly crawling over to the ropes.
This could be our first fall here.
Max is asking him, you want to give it up? I don't think Jardi can make it to the ropes.
You see him crawling. Super Dragon's got the hair there.
Dragon just wrenches the neck back.
Oh, you see how far he's pulling it back. Look at these two fighting, struggling.
Jardi's almost there. He's almost got the ropes. Dragon trying to cut him off. God, that's got to be painful. Just imagine.
Bobby Quance, you know he's just watching from somewhere, taking a breather, waiting to see if that first fall happens.
Bobby Quance is doing the smart thing right now. He's taking a timeout. He's catching his breath. He's going to be right back in the action when he gets tagged in.
Jardi Frantz was able to get to the ropes. Super Dragon breaks the hold on the ropes and locks in another submission.
See, I question the call by referee Max Marquez right there. As soon as he made the ropes, he should have broke that hold.
Oh, and there we go. There's another patented Super Dragon submission. Bringing the arms together and pushing the chin in toward the chest. It cuts off your breathing. It hurts the shoulder blades. I mean, imagine his arms after this.
Jardi's just holding on by a string right now. His spine has got to be killing him.
Oh, look at Super Dragon pulling on his legs to put even more pressure on the arms.
Look at the look of pain on Jardi's face. He's in agony right now.
Super Dragon's got to watch out for his shoulders. Max Marquez will notice that.
Yeah, that's true. Down. Super Dragon could easily be setting himself up for a pinfall right here.
We've seen that's basically one of the only reversals for this maneuver is to try and bridge back if you can to block the submission and force him to break the hold because of the pinfall.
Jardi's barely got his toe on the rope, but Max Marquez makes him break it.
Super Dragon up now. He needs a breather for sure. After locking in the submissions, you got to tighten up your muscles. He needs to take a break on the outside.
And here comes the shooting star, Bobby Quance, all rested, ready to take it to Jardi Frantz.
What a forearm there, Jardi doing a little Ric Flair impression of his showing it off there, but he gets a forearm for his trouble. What a leg drop.
This, like you said before, this is a bit of a teacher-student match going on right here when these two are in the ring. Bobby Quance looking absolutely on fire so far. Jardi's taking a beating.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Notice both Quance and Dragon are focusing on Jardi's back. There it is again.
Yep. Bringing the arms together. This time he's got his knee right in his spine.
Now, do you think Bobby and Super Dragon got together before the match and they said, hey, let's work over Jardi's back, let's wear him down? Or do you think this is just something that just evolved during the middle of the match?
I mean, I think it could be a little bit of both. I think they've passed each other for sure in the locker room. Maybe just some looks. It's a small locker room, so maybe they wanted to keep Jardi Frantz away from it. If they were talking, Jardi Frantz would have seen it in the back and he would have been able to plan for this. So I think it's just a little bit of both.
There's lightning quick kicks from Bobby Quance right there to the ribcage of Jardi Frantz. Here comes one from Super Dragon. Focusing on the back and the ribs.
Bobby Quance has a martial arts background, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some more kicks. He has this patented spinning kick he hits you right in the head with. Quite devastating.
Knees to the face.
You see at Jardi, he's just on Dream Street.
He's out of it. I don't know if Jardi can get back up onto his feet right now.
Super Dragon's going to help him pulling his hair.
Little assist from Super Dragon.
Yeah, for sure. He has no problem helping a man to his feet, just so as long as he can put another submission hold on him.
As Is this a submission hold, or is he setting him up for another one of those? Oh! There's Jardi Frantz. That's classic Jardi Frantz. A swift kick to the lower regions.
Well, Max Marquez, he'd be disqualified if it was, so I think it was in the thigh. Bobby Quance quickly coming in. Wise decision. Quance came in just like lightning, like you said, to try to pick up the pinfall.
And he's focusing on Super Dragon's arm right now.
Oh, look at that submission.
Could roll that over for a pinfall. It looks like he's trying to break Dragon down with it.
Dragon seems to squirming. There's almost virtually no way he can get to the ropes from this position.
There's Jardi taking a break. It looks like he went and got himself some water. He doesn't want to get dehydrated in this match. I mean, it's a 60-minute Ironman match. Dehydration is a serious problem. You want to watch out for that. Back in that submission hold right there.
This time he's got the other arm locked in. He wants to make sure he takes care of both of his arms equally. Max Marquez had to move his tassels to see if Super Dragon wants to submit. I mean, he can't tap. His arms are being locked.
See, like I said, he rolled him over into a pinfall attempt right there. Dragon got out of it.
Snapman takeover.
Goes for the legs. Interesting leg lock maneuver right there.
Almost like a standing figure four. He's going for the arms as well, though. He's got a hammerlock locked in on Super Dragon as well as the legs. Look at this.
You know what Bobby Quance should call that move? He should call that move the pretzel maker right there, because he's bending Super Dragon into a pretzel.
For sure. I don't know how he's reaching all the way behind his back. That's got to be painful. Wasn't able to keep it locked in for long, though.
Nice innovative move, though, from Bobby Quance.
Super Dragon, you see him slow to his feet. There's that kick I was talking about, blocked by Super Dragon.
Super Dragon had the sense to throw his... Oh, he didn't see that one coming, though, did he? That rang his bell.
Falls flat on his back. That's that kick I was talking about. He's able to block the first one, but Bobby Quance, I mean, that's the first time I've seen him hit it from that position. Able to block the leg submission.
Here comes Jardi. Super Dragon's winded, too. He's going to need to take a quick break here and let these two, Jardi Frantz and Bobby Quance, go at it.
Still not a pinfall in this matchup or a submission. No one's got a fall yet. Still all tied up at 0.
Going for a knuckle lock there. Oh, stomp to the toes.
Rake to the eyes.
You know, those are basic moves, but they're so very effective. Sharp elbow right to the chest.
Max Marquez got to watch his...
You're not going to get a pinfall on that one, Jardi.
You never know. Max Marquez wasn't in position. That could have possibly been a pinfall. Could have been 3. 2.5 instead. Jardi Frantz locking in a submission of his own.
These guys are just trying to break out every single submission maneuver they've got in their books right now.
Jardi Frantz got to watch his shoulders there. You see him. You see where Jardi's got his legs. He's splitting the legs of Bobby Quance wide open. That's got to pull on the hamstrings and the thigh muscles.
Bobby Quance not ready to give it up. He's trying to roll out of the maneuver here. Jardi's right on top of him, stomps him down onto the mat.
Super Dragon finally up in that corner. Keeping an eye out on this match.
Big back suplex.
That's one of the first actual slam moves we've seen in this matchup. A lot of it's been a slower technical mat wrestling. They've been trying to save their energy, but maybe Jardi Frantz says it's time to slam some of these guys. Time to try to make a big move to get that pinfall.
But he's not done with the submission holds either.
Look how deep he's got that locked in.
That's a side variation of a camel clutch almost right there. Bobby Quance slowly making it over to the ropes. Maybe if he can get his teeth around that bottom rope, he could. No, looks like Max Marquez is going to make him break it.
Jardi Frantz make sure he stomps him while he's getting up. Bobby Quance slow to get up still.
He's going for a German suplex, but Quance is holding on to that middle rope. Here comes Super Dragon. Whoa, double German suplex!
Bobby Quance flips out of...
Oh!
Trying to work as a team. Super Dragon gets hit by Bobby Quance. Oh, and that's Bobby Quance's patented maneuver here. An APW 3 count gets the pinfall on Jardi Frantz.
First fall goes to shooting star Bobby Quance.
What an excellent maneuver to get out of that double German suplex. He backflipped completely. Jardi Frantz took the brunt of the impact, gets up, ducks the kick, but Jardi Frantz gets pinned by Bobby Quance with Bobby Quance's submission maneuver.
Oh, he missed a big dive, hit the cement hard right there. Bobby Quance coming off a big win, and he's out of it right now. I mean, he's just dead on the cement right now.
That might bode well for him, though. I mean, being down on the cement is better than being down on the mat. He can't get pinned out there. You got to bring him in the ring.
Fortunately, still the legal man.
Oh, for sure. That's very unfortunate. Here comes the pinfall. This could be it. Oh, Super Dragon almost picked up his first fall.
Wow, that says something about that young man, Bobby Quance, right there. The way he kicked out after taking that vicious bump out onto the floor.
Figure four? Oh, he locks it in.
Isn't that a classic right there? I mean, don't you love seeing that move applied correctly?
All these men go to the well and try to think of the most innovative maneuvers they can, but when you think about it, you go for something basic, save your energy and save your brain power, and just go for something simple like Ric Flair's patented figure four.
And nobody does it like the Nature Boy, but these two guys, I mean, they're just cranking it on. Bobby Quance trying to throw a couple of slaps to break it, but Super Dragon's having none of that.
He's got that mask on, too. Those aren't as effective. It might ring his head, but not as much as getting slapped right in the ear will.
Well, the thing about that mask is, although it does give you a little bit of protection from slaps and shots to the head, it also restricts your peripheral vision. It slows down your breathing capability. So it's a give and take when you're wearing a hood like that.
See Super Dragon breaking the when you're in a figure four, it's hard to break it, even if you want to break it yourself.
Now Max Marquez is making him break it up.
You saw
guys were all over the ropes.
Quance was trying to bridge his submission, lock it in tighter. The ropes prevent him from doing that. Had to break the hold.
Quance has got a bad wheel right there. You see him limping around the ring on it.
Super Dragon just sauntering around. He knows Quance is going to be a little bit slow.
Oh! Precision drop kick to the chest.
Super Dragon seemed like he was trying to flip to the outside of the ring when he got sitting to the turnbuckle and just got caught right in the middle of it.
And you see Jardi Frantz there, who's saying, go for the pin, get in there.
Both these men still down on the mat.
This whole contest has taken a lot out of all these guys, but especially the two in the ring right now.
We're barely halfway through it still, too.
This is when things are going to start getting excited. This is when these guys are going to start whipping out the truly innovative offense against each other. Oh! Snap German. That was a Snap Dragon suplex is what that was. Taking a page right out of Super Dragon's book.
That's a 3 count right there. Super Dragon just got a pinfall.
Is that Super Dragon or Bobby? I think Bobby Quance has just scored his second pinfall.
Quance is leading this by 2 falls. I mean, that's gonna take a lot
and you
to
can
catch
see
up.
Jardi's heated right now. He knows that he's got to come back at least 2 more pinfalls if he plans on winning this match.
I'll tell you this much: Jardi will not want to sit on the outside. Oh wow!
Nice powerbomb reversal. Another powerbomb.
Oh my God! I'll tell you this much, nobody's going to want to sit on the outside of the ring anymore because they have to get in there and make up for those pinfalls.
Oh, he just folded Jardi Frantz in half like a lawn chair.
And Max Marquez is letting us know that the Super Dragon cannot make a pinfall. He has got to be tagged in.
So Quance and Frantz are the legal men right now, but Super Dragon's going all the way to the top right now.
I'll tell you this much, though, Super Dragon prevented someone from getting the lead on him as well. He kept Jardi Frantz at 0 instead of having the 1 pinfall to 2.
Yeah, I think Super Dragon would much rather see Bobby Quance win this match than Jardi. Although, I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he wants to see himself win this match more than anything. Oh!
Jardi Frantz goes up and helps. He helps Bobby Quance get the Hurricane Rana on Super Dragon.
That was like a head-on collision right there.
Jardi Frantz hopping up to the top rope, loses his footing, but still able to get the job done. Helps Quance flip over. Jardi Frantz and Bobby Quance with some rare teamwork. Maybe that was a little payback for that powerbomb and preventing that pin for Super Dragon from Jardi Frantz.
Super Dragon out on the floor being counted out by Max right now.
This could be another fall for Bobby Quance.
I don't see Jardi anywhere around ringside. Bobby's the only guy I see in the ring. Looks like he's following Dragon out onto the floor.
Restart the count right there since Bobby jumped out of the ring.
Yeah, that's not Dragon. That's Jardi Frantz. He was counting out Jardi Frantz.
Jardi Frantz is the legal man.
And he's going for a pinfall. His body's under the ropes. It's a questionable count right there.
Just long, I think Max Marquez let anything go in this matchup, just as long as it's not too blatant.
Well, Max Marquez not the best referee in the world. He's a senior official, I'll give you that, but he's a little slow in his old age here, and personally, I would have rather seen somebody else appointed referee.
There's the Super Dragon.
Bobby Quance going up.
He made his way to the other side of the ring.
Start pressing onto the floor.
Bobby Quance may have taken out the other competitors, but he just took himself out. His face came, he came face first on those chairs.
Shooting Star ate the first row.
Bobby Quance could be injured right here. He hit his face right on that first row of chairs.
Oh, yeah. Bobby Quance might be in concussion city right now. Looks like he might have bonked his head right against that big garage door, too. It looks like all three of these guys are out. That's what you call a high-impact move right there.
Shooting Star press from the top rope to the outside. I've seen it done before by him, but this cement, and you can see how far out he went. He just took himself out of this matchup.
It was like a big bowling ball just nailing off 2 pins and knocking them all over the alley.
Luckily, those fans just barely got out of the way in the nick of time.
That's the risk you take when you're sitting down at the war zone like that.
The Super Dragon hasn't moved. This could be a pin, another one. Max Marquez outside of the ring to make the count under the ropes.
Jardi barely gets that shoulder up.
He wasn't even able to reach up to grab the rope, just able to get his shoulder up. Quance could be going for another Shooting Star press, this time into the ring where it's a little safer.
He's trying to get the fans to rally behind him as he mounts the top rope.
I think the fans are almost as tired as they are. They could feel the exhaustion.
Oh! Nothing but mad.
Super Dragon makes the tag.
Tagged himself in.
While he was coming in the ring, very skillful there from Super Dragon.
What a nice move by Super Dragon. He sees Bobby Quance take the big bump in the center of the ring, tags himself right in to capitalize.
Super Dragon going for a Psycho Driver. Oh, and he hits that new version of the Psycho Driver. We saw that at the last
right
Gym
here.
Wars. Psycho Driver.
There's a fall for Super Dragon.
What a Psycho Driver. We've seen that once before. Bobby Quance tried to reverse it. He hooked his arm around.
Quance is still in the ring. Quance is still in the center.
Oh! Psycho Driver on the Jardi Frantz, on the Bobby Quance. Super Dragon just tied this match up.
And Jardi Frantz has got no wins right now. He's got no falls. He's behind 2-2 to nothing.
Yeah, Jardi Frantz has got a long way to go now. Maybe sitting outside the ring for half the match has done him in.
Listen to these fans show their respect for Super Dragon.
Jardi Frantz may have a broken neck. The way he landed onto Bobby Quance on that Psycho Driver, that was ridiculous. And then Super Dragon landed on Bobby Quance. You have the weight of 2 men coming down on your chest.
That's a double impact right there. Dragon backs him into the corner.
This could be his cartwheel kick that we've seen so often.
Sets him up.
Oh! Went for the spear and missed.
His shoulder went right into that ring post.
He's back on the cement. That's not a good place to be.
He'll be lucky if he didn't separate his shoulder on that one right there. He looks to be out of it completely. No, there he is. He's conscious.
There's a little bit of movement. Jardi Frantz seems to be out of it as well.
Is Jardi out of it, or is he playing possum? I mean, that would be classic Jardi to just be sitting at ringside, pretending he's hurt, waiting for his moment to strike.
That's true. But that Psycho Driver, that thing's got to hurt. He's probably playing a little bit of both. He knows he can get up if he wanted to, but he's staying on the outside of the ring just to be safe. He's not the legal man. He can be on the outside of the ring if he wants.
All these guys are winded. Bobby can't even get to his feet right now. Dragon back in the ring.
I'm not the timekeeper. I'm assuming we're about 37, maybe 40 minutes into this matchup so far. Almost a 3 count right there for Bobby Quance. Quance barely able to get up and take a little breather on the ropes.
Bobby going for that arm. Brings him in.
Oh.
T-bone suplex.
I don't think you'll ever see anybody take as many bumps, if you will, on their head than the Super Dragon.
Ooh, almost had a 3 count there. Marquez's hand was just inches away from the mat. Dragging him over to the war zone area of the ring. Tell him to clear space. Bobby Quance going to bring a chair into this contest. No, he's going up. He's going up high.
I can't believe this.
He's up in the crow's nest.
Oh my God!
Big flying elbow. Randy Savage, eat your heart out.
And you hear the chant here at the APW garage.
Oh, that's got to be a fall right there.
Oh! Super Dragon kicked out.
Unbelievable.
That is one of the most unbelievable things I've seen all year from APW. That, sitting up here in the commentary booth, here in the APW garage, that's the most unbelievable thing I've seen all year.
You know, in all my years in APW, I've seen some crazy things, but that was absolutely off the hook.
And you see the fans are still, I mean, this whole place is still booming after that elbow drop. He flew into the ring. He was at least 8-9 feet out of the ring, and he flew and hit Super Dragon. Amazing. Simply amazing.
Quance is taking his time getting up to the top turnbuckle.
He's not even done. You see him, he's still going up top.
Oh! Super Dragon caught the shooting star press into a cutter.
Oh my, what you continue to see from these men. How can you, I mean, continue to go on? Just amazing.
That is proof positive that Super Dragon has not only scouted Jardi Frantz, but he scouted Bobby Quance. He saw that shooting star coming, and when he saw him coming down, boom, he hit him with that stunner out of nowhere. Almost got a 2 count.
That was amazing. And Super Dragon, he's winding up that arm for that patented clothesline of his. Oh, and there it is, a super clothesline. This could be it right here. This could be Super Dragon's 3rd fall. Oh, close.
You know, I haven't seen much of Jardi Frantz, but he needs to even this thing up. I mean, he's behind.
Yeah,
both these guys got 2 falls. He's got nothing.
This is not the time to be taking a break. Whether you're tired or not, you got to get in there and you got to fight it out. You got to tough it out.
If I were in Vegas right now, my gambling money would be on Super Dragon or Bobby Quance to win this one. But
oh, the senton.
Never, ever underestimate Jardi Frantz.
Down 2-0.
Another kick out. Have you ever seen so many close 2 counts right there? I mean, that was...
These two know that it can be one fall, that just one fall difference that can be this matchup. So they're trying their best.
Dragon's going for a psycho driver again.
Oh, he can have it. Reverse.
Oh, drop kick to the face.
What a reversal for the psycho driver. Lands on his feet like a cat, and the Mexican drop kick right in the face.
Both these guys are rattled. Both these guys need to take a break, but they can't because they're both legal, and they need to keep going. There's at least another 20 minutes left in this match.
Finally, Jardi Frantz back up onto his corner. Maybe someone can make a tag.
Wonderful camera work there in APW again. Another high spot from Super Dragon. Down on the floor now.
He appears to be hurt. The first thing, very wise decision by Super Dragon. You can't get pinned on the outside. You take a move, roll to the outside, and they can't pin you.
That's how you got a great point right there.
I've seen him do that plenty of times here in APW. It's almost like he's taught himself for that to be his natural response. Just roll. As soon as you take a move, use that momentum and try to roll yourself as far as you can out of the ring.
Bobby follows him out, stomps him down on the hard cement. Going up on the apron, springboard maneuver possibly. Oh, moonsault, standing moonsault off the apron out onto the war zone.
That could just damage your knees for a life, though. I mean, very high-risk maneuver. That's cement out there. There's no padding. There's no give.
That's right, but these guys, they don't care. The only thing they've got on their minds right now is winning that APW Internet title. Everything else doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is getting the big victory tonight and walking away with the belt.
You gotta remember, Jardi Frantz is still lurking around somewhere in the ring.
Oh, we haven't seen the last of Jardi Frantz, trust me.
Whether he picks up the win in this match or not, he's definitely going to make his mark. If he can, he'll prevent somebody from winning this match. He'll spoil the match for somebody.
But notice, he's just sitting there. He saw Bobby Quance. He could have gotten for his 3rd fall, but Jardi didn't try to break it up. He just stood there. He's very, very, very technically sound. He knows what he's doing. I question his motives sometimes, but he definitely knows what he's doing.
He's a little too relaxed, though, I think, in his matchup. I mean, we maybe got about 20, 18 minutes left to go, and he's a little relaxed.
Dragon cutting Bobby off as he goes to the top rope. He's got him by the leg.
Oh, wow.
Rabbit punch to the lower back.
This couldn't bode well for Bobby Quance.
Oh, big. No. Oh! I don't know who took the impact on that move. It looks like he was going for a back suplex, but Quance turned it around into a bulldog.
Looks like Quance was trying to reverse it into a bulldog or a cross body, and he just took it on his head. Just landed straight on his skull.
Both these guys are feeling that one.
Bet you even Jardi Frantz is feeling that one. That one looked devastating for both of these men. Bobby Quance landed right on his head.
And it looks like Dragon's trying to crawl over to make a cover, but he's slow doing it.
There he is. This could be it right here. This could be the third fall.
Kick out by Bobby Quance. These guys aren't given anything.
Super Dragon working to his feet. Bobby Quance still hasn't got up.
I mean, these fans have got to appreciate it absolutely how exhausted these three competitors are, especially the two in the ring right now. They've been going at it for quite a while now. Bobby's trying to keep him, he's grabbing that leg, trying to keep him going up for a suplex. Dragon throwing those punches, trying to break him down. Gets him up for the suplex, into a brain buster.
You know these guys, they cannot just do the move as it's supposed to be done. They always have to invert it or flip it around and reinvent it into something else, and he hits a brain buster.
Well, that's one of the signatures of these innovative APW superstars.
Kick out from Bobby Quance.
Another kick out at 2 3/4.
Jardi Frantz, he's a statue. There we go. That's the first movement I've seen from him in a while.
He's biding his time, and you know, earlier in the match, Bobby Quance removed his rubber band, and I know Jardi's kind of, you know, he's grooming himself over there. He's got to make sure he looks good for all the fans.
Not sure if I saw it, but he seemed to be hopping around in that leg a little bit. Maybe he has an injured knee.
Well, it would be a smart thing for Jardi to take a breather and just let that knee loosen up a little bit. Super Dragon going up high now.
Press. Phoenix press missed. Super Dragon misses the Phoenix press, and this could be Bobby Quance's chance if he can get up. If he wants to, this could be his opportunity to pick up a third pinfall.
I am surprised there is not a crater in the center of the ring right now where they impact from that move. Quance, both these guys are out of it. I mean, neither one of them has got the common sense to crawl over and make the tag. Bobby getting to his feet, but he just looks absolutely exhausted right now.
I saw Frantz over there. He was reaching for a tag.
Why didn't Bobby go and make the tag?
I guess they know this match is tied up. They're trying to win the match. They know that they have to be in there to win it. If they're not in there, they cannot help themselves from losing this match.
But if you burn yourself out,
Dragon suplex.
Beautiful. He hooks the arms for a pin. You walk a fine line. You want to stay in there and get the pinfalls, but you also need to take your time, step out, recharge your batteries.
I guess they're thinking they're not sure if they get out of the ring, maybe they won't be in this match again.
You know what I think it is? I don't think either one of these guys trusts Jardi one bit.
Most likely. I mean, I that's a given. He's a backstab. Both of these men lied to their faces here in APW, and I guess they really do not want to see him win this matchup. Nonetheless, they want to shut him out in this matchup.
Ooh, spinning tornado, forearm blow. Dragon bounces right back with a clothesline.
It's that super clothesline again. Unable to capitalize on his maneuvers, though, is the Super Dragon.
But Dragon's going over to make the tag.
And the tag's made.
And here comes Jardi, mounting the top turnbuckle.
Oh.
Nice missile dropkick.
What a dropkick.
But look, Jardi's nursing that knee right there. I think he's had some problems with that knee. Slow to make the cover.
Only a 2 count.
Well, that was a pretty lackadaisical cover by Jardi Frantz right there. He needed to put a little more into it if he was expecting to get a 3 count right there. Jardi's limping around the ring.
Oh, big forearm right there. Knee can be taken out, but he'll still hit you with one of those forearms.
Oh,
what a
nice.
suplex.
Beautiful underhook suplex by Bobby Quance right there.
Even with as fresh as Jardi Frantz was, Bobby Quance still able to get a maneuver in on Frantz. It just shows you how much he wants this matchup.
Now, again, if you're going to pin a man for a 3 count, you're going to have to hook a leg. You're not just going to put your weight on one shoulder and expect him to lie there.
Yeah, nonchalant cover there by Bobby Quance, unable to get the pinfall. Wouldn't expect it, really. Maybe he just wants to take that 3-second breather. Not sure if he knows he's going to get the pinfall. Here's a little bit better package.
That was a nice small package roll-up there. Kicked out at 2, though. Jardi's only been in the ring for a couple of minutes, but he looks absolutely winded.
Yeah, that knee has to be playing a big factor on this.
Yeah, it looks like Bobby might be going up to the top rope.
Quance is coughing over there for breath. You see him. He's just struggling for breath. He might have some type of broken rib or a collapsed lung, maybe. I mean, after all the moves in this matchup.
Well, that right there is what the pros call blown up. He is absolutely blown up. And he's been wrestling for about 45, 50 minutes right now. I mean, you got to expect that. It just goes to show you what incredible athletes these guys are.
Wow.
I don't even know what to call that move.
Somehow, Jardi Frantz is able to connect with it with the bad knee. He barely got the bad right knee over Quance's head. This could be the pinfall.
Double stomp by Super Dragon to break up the pin.
He doesn't even want Frantz to get one pinfall.
Double stomp right there to both Jardi and Bobby.
It's like he's playing checkers in the ring right now with Quance and Frantz.
Checkers or Frogger, one or the other.
Could he be going for it?
Oh, fine double stomp. That's got to take a little bit out of Super Dragon's knees.
Yeah,
I mean, he's coming down from a high elevation right down and just driving those feet into somebody's guts.
Frantz tried to steal his pinfall right there on Quance, and Super Dragon comes over and breaks it up.
Dragon wasn't going to let that happen. He said, I earned that one. I'm not going to let you pin him for me. He's going up again.
And Dragon, he's taking a breather after that. I can't imagine him going up.
Well, I'm worried if he went up for that double stomp again, we'd start to see Bobby Quance's stuffing start flying out of his mouth.
Well, no wonder why he's coughing.
Hooks the leg.
Oh, wow.
Nice fisherman suplex.
You see, though, the strength factor is wearing down on him. The stamina, he was unable to keep it hooked. I mean, the fisherman suplex is best used when you can keep it hooked straight into the pin.
And look at Super Dragon. He comes in there, stomps some guys, runs right back out, rests a little bit. He's starting to figure out his pace in this match.
Yeah, for sure. He seems to be controlling the pace. He said, "You guys are going a little bit too slow. I'm gonna go in there and wake you guys up and stomp you on the chest."
Oh, and he did a hell of a job of it too. Bringing Jardi to his feet.
Well, I don't think Jardi's gonna be able to stand on his feet.
Oh, Dragon's gonna make sure he gets up at least for a little while. But then he's gonna send him right back down.
Oh!
Folded him like a lawn chair.
Super Dragon is leading this matchup 3-2-0 over Quance and Frantz.
When he hit that cross-arm power bomb, I mean, that looked like just dropping a book on the floor. So Dragon's in the lead right now. 3 for Dragon, 2 for Bobby Quance, and none for Jardi.
Jardi, surprisingly, is getting shut out so far in this matchup. You got to imagine that. I think there's about 10 minutes left. A trio of elbows doesn't keep Super Dragon down.
I'm surprised how long he had Dragon down for on that pinfall.
Yeah, me too. It's very, very close. Maybe he thought Super Dragon fell asleep.
He's trying to bring Dragon to his feet now. Forearm smash to the face.
You can hear it.
Reversal. Sweeps the legs.
Half crab here. You can hear Super Dragon. You hear him. You rarely hear this, man, but you hear him yelling right now.
You know, that's a relatively simple move, but it is so very effective. Especially when you hook the other leg underneath it like that, but I don't think Dragon's going for that.
Oh, cloverleaf here.
It's almost like a cloverleaf Walls of Jericho combination.
Thinking the exact same thing. Oh, look at this. Oh, my. Super Dragon. He is rolling them up so far, he rolled them up over his head.
You know, that move right there could very easily cripple a man for life.
for sure. His career ending right there, especially the shape that Super Dragon's knees are in.
Well, he's just Super Dragon is an incredibly flexible competitor, and if he didn't have that flexibility, he wouldn't be able to survive a move like that.
Yeah, he would not be here today. I mean, the pounding he takes on his neck, that's the most flexible body part that he has. I mean, I've seen him get dropped on his head so many times, and he always comes back for more. Yep, I think Max Marquez just told him, I'm going to count the pinfall unless you break the hold.
That's a very risky maneuver for Super Dragon. When we say risky maneuvers, a lot of people think the big dives out onto the floor, the high-risk moves off the top rope. But just any situation where you put yourself in jeopardy of pinfall, that is a risky maneuver.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, who knows? He might not have been able to kick out of it. Yeah, it could have taken about 3 seconds to let go of the hold, so he's forced to let it go before the pin starts.
And we all know that all it takes is 3 seconds for another fall to occur.
Super Dragon doesn't want to risk losing the lead in this matchup. He leads by 1 fall over Quance, who has 2. Super Dragon's got 3. Jardi Frantz has 0. And Jardi Frantz seems to not really care that he's down by 3 falls. He's out there on the apron still.
So we know that Jardi Frantz has got 1 bad knee. And right now it looks like Bobby Quance has got 1 bad knee too. Can you imagine what these guys are going to feel like tomorrow morning when they drag themselves out of bed?
No, I don't think that any of them are getting out of bed tomorrow. Ooh. Exchange of kicks, and you can see how much it takes out of him just to throw a kick.
Well, you know, a normal man wouldn't be able to get out of bed tomorrow morning. But you know what? These 3 wrestlers are going to be competing again tomorrow night. These guys are true athletes. These guys, this is what they do. This is what they take pride in right here.
On their knees now, slapping and forearming each other.
Throwing those stiff forearms back and forth. Slaps and forearms. Not going to see any stomping punches here. Jardi taking his time there at ringside. Resting up that bad knee of his. We got 5 minutes left. 55 minutes worth of action right here. And, you know, in my opinion, it's gone by. It just flew right by.
Yeah.
I have just been so engaged by this match that it seems like it's only been a couple of minutes, but we're almost at the hour mark right now. More slaps.
More forearms. Oh, wow. You see how the intensity stepped up once they heard that time. Once they heard how much time was left, the intensity stepped up.
Right. They started throwing those slaps. And you know what the first rule of Slap Fight Club is, right?
What's the rule?
You don't talk about Slap Fight Club. Both these guys are out of it. Where's Jardi Frantz? He's got 5 minutes. He's still behind by, if he plans on winning this match, he's still got to pull off 3 pinfalls, if not more.
In 4 minutes, and about 4 minutes left. I think Jardi Frantz has just accepted the fact that his knee is blown out, and maybe he wants to save his career for tomorrow night.
But we're talking about the APW Internet title on the line. I mean, that is one of the most prized possessions that any wrestler in this promotion has ever held. And these 3 men have a chance to walk away with it tonight.
I think Jardi Frantz is as out of it he may be. I think he's thinking very clearly. He knows he still has a long career ahead of him, and he wants to stay off that leg. He needs to stay off that leg if he wants to wrestle tomorrow, next month, a year from now, or even 10 years from now. He needs to stay off that leg right now.
It looked like he wanted to make the tag there, but I don't know if he really did or not. Maybe he has just resigned himself to the fact that it's either going to be Quance or Dragon that walks away the Internet champion. That doesn't sound like Jardi Frantz to me, but
it doesn't. There's got to be injury playing a big factor in his decision to stay outside in this match.
Both these guys, Bobby's on his feet. Dragon almost setting him up. Big suplex.
Oh, wow.
Holds him in half. Bridges for the pin. But no, he rolls it over for another one.
Oh, my God.
There's 2 consecutive.
Oh, he can't hold the pin. That could have tied it up easily.
These guys are exhausted.
That could have easily tied this match up.
I can't believe they're still going. Quance rolls over to make the cover.
This could be it right here. This could tie the match up.
No.
Super Dragon able to
No, with
kick
less
out.
than 5 minutes to go, it looks like Super Dragon could easily walk away the Internet champion right now.
Bobby Quance is totally exhausted. I don't think he's going to be able to get Super Dragon up for another move, but I doubt Super Dragon's going to be able to get up. He's just going to have to keep the match the way it is. Don't go for a pinfall and just try to stay clear of maneuvers, and he's got to stay clear of whatever Bobby Quance is trying to bring right here.
You know, both these guys, they know that there's so much pride, there's so much history behind the Internet title. I mean, legends have held that title. Guys like Christopher Daniels have held that title, and true superstars like Kryptonite.
That's a good point. Super Dragon is a former APW Internet.
Oh! He tried it again, but once again, Super Dragon had him scouted.
Super Dragon just refuses to get hit with that shooting star.
As
press.
he came down for the shooting star, he caught him in a reverse DDT, drove the back of his head right into the mat. And these fans are behind the Super Dragon.
Yeah, I think they've seen that he's showing the most heart so far in this match. He's showing the most. I mean, I don't know what to call it now. It's guts, but I mean, it's more than that. What they're doing in this matchup.
And how can you keep score? I mean, all of these guys, even Jardi. I mean, even Jardi, as despicable and conniving as he can be, these guys are putting their all into this match.
And neither of them are looking for a tag.
No. We're
1
down
minute.
to 1 minute left. 60 seconds, fans. Let's see just exactly how much action these competitors can squeeze into 1 minute.
Quance able to kick out again. We're counting down. We're about at 45 seconds, I'm assuming right now.
These guys are going to be lucky to get back on their feet right now. Super Dragon so desperately wants to get that 4th win and confirm that he's definitely going to walk away with the belt. But Quance wants to even it up.
Quance has got to do something. He's got to do something. He's got to do it now. He's got to do it fast. He's got to make his decision.
What? Super Dragon.
Half a minute.
If he can keep Bobby Quance down for 30 seconds more, he's going to walk away with the belt.
What is he doing? He's got to get out of the ring.
Bad move by Dragon. Shouldn't have taken so many risks. Should have kept him on the mat.
Psycho Driver.
Bobby Quance used his own finisher on Super Dragon.
Really bad decision by Super Dragon. 30
Quance needs
seconds
to
left.
get over there and make that cover.
30 seconds left. Run away.
If
Get
he
away
wants
from
to
the
tie
man.
this thing up, he's got to get back in there and make that cover. Super Dragon, if I was Super Dragon, I'd just roll out onto the floor right now.
That's what he's got. I don't think he has the energy. He doesn't know what hit him.
Can
He got
Bobby
hit by
make
his own
it over
move.
to make the cover?
Bobby's going the wrong way.
He's going over to Jardi. No, it looks like he's got his bearings now. He sees that Super Dragon is lying over there. Makes a cover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he got his shoulder up. That's it.
And
We
that's
made it to 60 minutes. Super Dragon is your winner.
The new APW Worldwide Internet Champion is the Super Dragon.
He just barely got that shoulder up. Bobby Quance had the opportunity to even it up, but Super Dragon just had the energy to get the shoulder up, kept his lead, and has won the match.
And both of these men are just down in the ring. The final score, Super Dragon 3, Bobby Quance 2, Jardi Frantz 0.
And we don't even see Jardi at ringside anymore. Max Marquez is checking both wrestlers. They look absolutely out of it.
The fans are as exhausted as they are. You see how quiet it is, and you got to assume they're also worried about these two men.
Well, I think they are. A hush has just come over the crowd. I think they're a little concerned about these two great competitors. Jardi just made his way into the back. Fans giving these guys an ovation.
Well-deserved ovation.
Well, they appreciate just how much effort and hard work these guys put in to give them this fabulous show that they've seen tonight. We got a new Internet champion. And neither competitor can get to their feet right now. You know, you got to give it to both these guys right here. Jardi Frantz, he put in a good showing, but these two right here, the new internet champion Super Dragon and shooting star Bobby Quance, these two are unbelievable stars in the making. There's Steve Rosano down at ringside. Super Dragon's the winner and the new champion, but he's not looking like much of a champion right now.
No.
He is absolutely exhausted.
I think it's very nice to see some pride back around that belt. I mean, Kryptonite held it and he didn't even win it. Larry Blackwell had the championship, is in the Blackout Army, and now we have a wrestler who's holding that belt again.
Well, careful there, because I'm pretty sure I saw Kryptonite pin Larry Blackwell for that internet title.
Yeah, who was refereeing that match?
Well, you know, I mean, we can quibble over details all you want, but the fact of the matter is the record book says that Kryptonite is an ex-internet champion. Right now, Super Dragon is the man. And, you know, I'll give you this much. As far as match skills go, as far as ring ability goes, Super Dragon is without a doubt at least one step ahead of Crypto. Look at that, showing respect for each other. Super Dragon.
Wrestlers come to the ringside. They're showing their respect as well.
Both these guys, I mean, they have an alliance together. They have a lot of respect against each other. I've talked to both of them. Both of them consider each other two of their favorite competitors to wrestle against. There's APW heavyweight champion Robert Thompson in the background. And Bobby Quance puts the belt on Super Dragon's shoulder before shaking his hand.
The show of respect, the pride in this ring, it's just amazing.
It is. And that is why these two are such up-and-coming superstars. Not only can they wrestle in the ring, but they show so much professionalism in and out of the ring.
There you go. What a great shot right there of the new APW Internet Champion.
Beautiful. Like you said, a champion the fans can be proud of. He rolls out of the ring. Bobby Quance still in there. Fans showing a lot of appreciation for the effort that Bobby Quance put in that match.
Match. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Super Dragon, Bobby Quance, and Jardi Frantz. Only in APW will you get this top talent.